I want to compare and contrast for a minute. We had two quarterbacks on Sunday, two all-time quarterbacks. One is a first ballot Hall of Famer. One is well on his way to being a first ballot Hall of Famer. They're both elite talents, beyond elite. They're the most talented quarterbacks I've ever seen. You can argue the greatest, you can argue the best, but I don't think you can argue the two most talented quarterbacks, and those are Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes. Both franchises have relied on them heavily for a couple years while Patrick Mahomes has been around. Kansas City has not had much of a defense until the second half of this season. The Packers have gone on a decade without giving Aaron Rodgers any help on defense since his last Super Bowl. There are so many similarities between these two, but there's been a distinct difference, and it's been highlighted in these playoffs. The Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes went down 24-0 against the Houston Texans. No problem for Mahomes. He comes back and wins the game. The Packers, on the other hand, go down 27-0, and that's it. That's all she wrote. You could say they put up a fight. I don't think they did at all. Never really felt like they were going to win the game. The statistical models always had them at 98, 99% chance of losing. And it wasn't the outcome to me. 24-0 comebacks are not common. 27-0 to comebacks are not common. But it was how they behaved while they were down. Patrick Mahomes was seen rallying the troops. I said I like my quarterbacks verbal. I like them talking to the other guys on the team. They need to communicate so that players on offense know where they need to be. Players on defense know, hey, my quarterback still believes. He's still going to go out there and throw some touchdowns. All I need to do is get a stop. It's simply the old saying, rally the troops. Aaron Rodgers, on the other hand, standing by himself, smug, arrogant, quiet, disappointed, disgruntled, unhappy. All those things could be projected onto the way that he looked on Sunday when he was on camera on the sidelines, throwing it away. Maybe nobody was open, I don't know, but there was just no willingness to go out there and make a play to me. You can tell me it was the weapons, you can tell me it was the defense's fault, and you may be right, but Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, you tell me it's all Tyreek Hill, I'll tell you the Kansas City Chiefs were 3-0 without Tyreek Hill when Patrick Mahomes was playing. Could it be perhaps that Patrick Mahomes makes third round pick Tyreek Hill into who he is as opposed to the opposite? It feels like Aaron Rodgers is running out of excuses to me. They had the same narrative, both teams relying on the QB. The Packers also lost in the same fashion, in the same way. Did they learn nothing in the first loss? Did Aaron not learn anything? Where was the propensity to lead? He got down big and he reacted in the same way. I see one big difference between these two, and it is the ability and the propensity to lead in times of adversity. Because you had preparation, Aaron. You had the opportunity to go through this, and you didn't make any adjustments. You didn't make any adjustments on the field. You didn't make any adjustments that I'm more concerned with off the field and how he leads his team. Patrick Mahomes made the adjustments, and that number one adjustment when he was down 24-0 was to rally the troops, to talk to his players, to let them know that he was ready to play. He was ready to lead them into battle, and it didn't matter what the score was. They were going to give it all that they had, and I didn't feel like Aaron Rodgers did the same thing. And I have to be honest, I was disappointed because Aaron Rodgers is no doubt an all-time great and a first ballot Hall of Famer. But I would hope for more out of his leadership and his ability to bring out talent in the players that he plays with, because you have what you have. And it seems to me Aaron is not making the most of what he has.